How you doing today? I want to talk about a well, kind of like a selfish promotion, maybe. I don't know. I'm networking. I have an account on a thing called Scoop.it or Scoopit. It's a design where you can go off and basically kind of like you do your own newspaper clippings, and you save your own, articles that you like, and you kind of share it with everybody. And I have one for through Access Sanctuary and Chapels, but I have one that's my own called Rev.Ronald French. I got another one called Witchcraft and Paganism. The other one is for the church, Access Sanctuary and Chapels. I have one on Satanism, and I have another one on movies and music and soundtracks, kind of like a miscellaneous thing, but pretty much with entertainment. And basically, these are one of the main influences of my life. Plus, I kind of capped it off at 5. And so I figured I'd share my link with you guys. So if you have an interest as to what it is that piques my interest or whatever the case may be, my Rev.Ronald French one's most active of the clippings, articles I've seen, because I deal with so many different aspects church-wise, but because it's my voice, I have a lot more going on. Good example, recently I did one on women who are on the Afghan front line. Basically, Afghanistan starting their own military and they're recruiting women. But women basically are property still. There are arranged marriages. They're by their own laws cannot be seen with another man outside the family, that kind of stuff. And yet, they're trying to recruit women into the military to kind of break that tradition. And to have, and also they have an actual detrimental part in the military that they're finding out as time goes on. So it's a good article. You might want to take a look at it. I support a friend and fellow of mine, Sin Jones, or occultist Corazon. And she, I have a video of her doing the Cthulhu cult, some type of like ritual dance. It's pretty cool, very trippy. I do a lot of different article clippings. Sometimes shit that I find funny, like someone posted up an internet code of ethics on Facebook, which is kind of funny because it's the internet. There's no ethics and there's no code. It's a free-for-all. Other things that pique my interest, especially dealing with like gardening. We bury a 2-liter bottle in the ground and you poke holes in it, and then you put plants planted next to it. All you do is, instead of planting on top of the plant, you actually pour the water into the bottle, and the water actually gets to your plant's roots quicker, stuff like that. So this is a good example of just things that I see. These are just tidbits of me, my personal self-interest. My deal like with witchcraft and paganism, of course I pinned the man Fox News apologized to the pagans and witches for their remark. I have a thing called Echoes of the Past, dealing with the comparison of Christianity and Muslims. Muslims killed 3,000 people in 9/11. Meanwhile, 12 million Native Americans were killed by Christians. There's a big article about that. Kind of controversial. Statistically, I think a little bit, but it's a good thought provoker. It makes you wonder, makes you go, I have a thing out here. It's called "This is a Test." I did a blog talk radio show, and I just did a test announcing that I'd be releasing a Rev.Ronald French blog talk radio program. Another thing, recently, since this is getting closer to the summer solstice, I did a thing about the Pahokee, Florida Pagan Festival, and basically how it's causing a controversy. And what else we got? Just different other articles regarding that, which posted up a whole lot of my wall. Posting up my YouTube videos. People keep abreast. See, not everybody's on the same network, so for someone like me, I put myself everywhere. So did I reach out to different people? And if I reach out to the right ones, then, you know, some people on these links, they might be stuck on like a network that I don't even know about, you know. I think I'm on a thing called MIXXT, and I don't know nothing about the damn account. And I put it up there as one of my links, and next thing I know, I'm getting friend requests and everything from people I know, but it's kind of weird. So, yeah. But this Scoop.it is pretty cool. It's a neat newspaper article looking thing. With access sanctuary chapels, I'm clicking on now as we do. I pinned the England is ahead of the game. England as a country passed same-sex marriage laws and acts. I am a friend of the family of the LGBT, so I promote highly for gay rights and for transgender and all that. And in fact, the big thing right now, or I would say a trend, but what's surfacing a lot now is how transgender children are growing up and how they're going through different trials and tribulations, and this is prepubescence. So I actually have a couple of videos on that. One is a 9-year-old, and I have another one that's a teenager who's fighting the main high court whether that a transgender can pick and choose what bathroom they want to use. Kind of funny if you think about it. But if they go to Massachusetts, they actually have in the city of Boston a third bathroom just for transgenders. Go figure. So, what else is there? You also have things like, oh, I don't know, just different articles. $2,500 affordable house, basically how to make a house for $2,500. It's a particular brick that's been developed in Mexico. It's a pretty cool video. Also, something you may or may not have known, some countries actually build bridges not for human traffic but for animal traffic because they fence off the lines on the highway, and migratory animals may not, you know, either break down the fence, jump the fence, but the countries realize this, so they actually build bridges for these animals to cross. Interesting article. Stuff about solar panels, things to deal with the church, basically, you know. Let's see here. Sometimes they watch other churches fight one another, physically, literally, in public. We had a pastor in Florida. I don't know about you guys, but in Florida we get these like tents. You usually see fireworks and Christmas trees in them, but in this case, no, it's a revival. So you got these traveling Christian preacher men and women travel around. Well, this pastor Dana, her last name, or her pastor, and then Dana, D-A-Y-N-A. You can Google her. It's kind of funny. She apparently pitched her tent across the street from another church. The funny thing is, I think they're Pentecostal because she speaks in tongues. And the funny part is, when I was watching the controversy, people are saying you're a false prophet, you're false this, you're, you know, and I rebuke you. It's a really, it's entertainment for me because it's not my paradigm. But the level of silliness is beyond compare. Then next to it, you'll have stuff like super solar storm will leave Western nations without power for months. So here I am talking about, you know, Christians beating each other up, and then the other side I got science talking about the sun. You know, so you got a lot of diversity going on here. So yeah, let's see here. Just going down a little bit here. Just give you a synopsis of the first 5 or 6, you know, of this type of article clippings. For those in the left-hand path, which I'm definitely a part of, you know, I'll promote certain things that pique my interest in it. So I have like Sin Jones, Poison Apple. I got a thing called Radio Cthulhu, which is ran by Jason Sorrell, which I find a bit confusing considering the guy proclaimed to be Mr. Independent Man. Now he's doing something with Cthulhu again. Who knew? Then yeah, I put up different things up. You know, cross promote or promote other organizations that I find worthy of my attention. You know, and so that's where it's there. I also have a person who's been stalking me and harassing me for a few years just out of being mentally retarded or something. So I went off and I dedicated an entire website and about 3 different blog sites about her, for her, and to promote her organization. What she didn't know was I screen picked all of her bullshit for 2.5 fucking years, and I've been posting it up for the world to see. Yeah. So what she didn't know was that the many faces that she's been betraying is now being exposed, so the people who think they know her don't. And I already have a handful of people going, oh my god, I didn't know this about her. So that works out awesome. You know, benefit of being an asshole, you're still an asshole. But if you are more faces in a dreidel and you're spinning around, time to take snapshots of all those little faces and let the world know, well, this is how she is one day, this is how she is the other day. So pick and choose your days if you're going to be with this person. And, you know, you can feel free in how they want to do it. Now with music, movies, and soundtracks is the other one I got. I did a thing on big promo on Pirate Bay. They just got shut down temporarily. I posted up there a list of proxies. Again, this is about music and stuff. So I got like Blackmore's Night, Renaissance Fair. I got Mist of Avalon. Mr. Six, White Boy from the Woods. I thought it was kind of a funny video. Maybe some little techno stuff here. I got Sony's Blu-ray replacement to store 1 terabyte on a single disc, so it deals with entertainment. You know, it's tech, but it deals with it. I also got, if you're really into Aleister Crowley, I mean, if you're really into him, where you obsessive collector, here's a group called the Royal Family and the Poor, and they have a MySpace account, and there's a song called Therion, and it's, of course, it's synth pop type music, but it actually has in the back soundtrack, they actually have Crowley renouncing it, or reciting his pentagram poem, and it's very well orchestrated. I mean, it's a little cheesy, but if you really appreciate music and Crowley, you'll love it. So I have that link there, you know, all kinds of stuff. So that's what I have to share with you on my Scoopit account and the 5 accounts within the Scoopit. It's different. I post Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. I got a Facebook group, which is accesssanctuarychapels.com, or page, I should say. I also have WordPress, Tumblr, and I have no clue what the hell that account is. So basically, yeah, I have so I got all these different accounts because I go to different networks and what have you, and a lot of people you know, can reach me through there. But basically, just want to share with you my Scoopit account, let you know what it's all about. Anyways, you guys take care and appreciate your time. Bye for now.